So this video is being made so that I can show to you this book that I made earlier this year in May, and thank you to Sand for videoing it. So the book's called Wareamah, which is an Aboriginal word meaning a women's space. Or it's the Aboriginal name of the island that we stayed on in the middle of Sydney Harbour. Just give me a second while I pop this all out so that then I can show you the extent of the book. Alrighty, so when you arrive on Cockatoo Island, Wareamah, you can immediately see the big sandstone walls, because a lot of sandstone was quarried from this island to build a lot of the old Sydney. You come in on the ferry, and we stayed in this beautiful old harbour master's house. It was stunning, with beautiful views across to Woolwich. So at Woolwich, people were learning how to sail. This was actually the view from the front veranda of this house, and it had these beautiful old trees with little sulphur-crested cockatoos. And here is North Sydney. And if you went around the corner from the house and faced east directly, there was the harbour bridge, and the sun did actually rise underneath it. And it was so lovely to see the Aboriginal flag flying there, and also on the Sydney ferries. Then we could see Sydney and the Balmain foreshores. And on the top of the island, all these really beautiful sandstone buildings that they actually rent out. All of this is set amongst a whole lot of industrial waste. You'll see bits of it, old pipes and chimneys. This is the Iron Cove Bridge in the background. And you come to this place that was it was called a floodlight stand, and obviously there had been some Aboriginal ceremony there. I've embellished that, I've given them the full colours, I've put the name of the island there and given them a fire with a little bit of smoke. More industrial waste and incredible buildings, some of them beautiful, some of them really repulsive, like these prison cells, convict cells. I didn't actually even go in this space, it was so ugly, but I did put in there that we have a black history, because you don't see much of that actually in evidence on the island. More convict cells and beautiful old chimneys and more industrial waste right down near the water. So I made this so it has a spinning wheel with a little peace sign in the middle. And that was my week on Wareamah, Aboriginal women's place.